Hi guys, it's Miss Chronister here. I hope you guys are all doing well. This week is a big week for us because we have an embedded assessment and it's a research project. This embedded assessment, I'm not going to lie, it's a bigger one. So make sure you guys do it. I have this little video here to help you because I want you guys to all be successful. But you can always contact me, shoot me a remind text if you're struggling. We're going into spring break, so it's really important you get this done so you can get all your points and you can have a spring break and not have to do homework. So make sure you get this in. What you guys are going to do is a research project. So you kind of started last week when you picked a topic, but you guys can pick anything. So you can pick an athlete you want to research, or a musician, or an event in history, or an artist, or whatever you want. So you pick somebody or something that you want to research. Then you're going to create this multi-genre research project. So multi-genre means you're going to pick pieces that are all different, like a poem, then an interview, or a diary entry. So you're going to have lots of different pieces in this embedded assessment to do your research on your person or event. So down here last week, you guys had to look at the Springboard PDF 4.20. This is really important. You guys didn't have to do anything for the assignment, but if you pull up the Springboard PDF for 4.20, you will see all of this, and this shows you exactly what you need to be doing. All right, so we're going to go through it right now. So what I want you guys to do, first, due Monday, you need to fill out this graphic organizer. That's going to help you set up your whole project. So you're going to pick your person. The first thing you need to include, though, for your embedded assessment, so what's due on Thursday, this is your embedded assessment, so it's going to be a few pieces. First, you need to do this Dear Reader paper. So you'll see a piece for that on your outline, all right? Basically, in this Dear Reader, you'll see in the Activity 4.20 PDF, it's long. I don't care if it's this long. I just want it to be a couple paragraphs. You're going to do a little Dear Reader letter where you just tell me why you're interested in this person or event, tell me what drew you to this person, what you think you're going to learn, and then after you're done with all your research, you add to it and tell me what you did learn, what came out of it, that sort of thing. So this is just, first thing is going to be this Dear Reader letter that you're going to include in your embedded assessment. Next, you need this table of contents. I hope you guys can kind of see these as I put them in front of the camera. In the original assignment, you guys had to do 7 different genres. So this person has a diary entry, a poem, an interview, a letter to a fan, a few different things. You just need 4. So you can pick 4 different genres that you guys want to pull, and you will find these online. So, or you create them yourself. So this person, for one of their first things, did a Dear Diary entry. So they just wrote a diary entry about their day at school and coming home to listen to music, because the person they did for their embedded assessment was Louis Armstrong, who's a musician. So they're kind of going towards like why music is important to them in this diary entry to start off their embedded assessment for this multi-genre research project. So you could do a diary entry if you wanted to, but you don't have to. Next, this person went and found a poem about music. So if you were doing a musician, you could go online and find a poem about music. If you're doing an athlete, you could find a poem about a sport or athleticism or something like that that you could include. The next thing they included was this, it's like a poster for an event that Louis Armstrong did. So you could go pull, if you were doing an artist, you could pull like an album cover or something to include. Or if you were doing an event in history, you could pull like a map. So you could pull some sort of picture off online that goes in with your research project. The next thing they included was this newspaper article. So I'm sure regardless of what you do, there's a newspaper article somewhere online that you could pull off for your person or your event in history. Then they pulled here a letter to a fan. So maybe you can find something that your person wrote to somebody else. That would be something you could do. Remember, you only have to do 4 of these. This person did like 7. So you only need to pick 4 different things. Here is a schedule of a bunch of different places and times Louis Armstrong played. So they're kind of showing you a schedule of like a tour that he did. Then they have an interview. Again, this would probably be something pretty easy for you guys to find online. An interview of your person, unless they're long dead before the internet happened. And then, so those were a bunch of different genres. You could pull a map, a song, a poem, an interview, a picture of something, anything that represents your person or event. You could also create a diary entry, or you can come up with some other genre all on your own. So, like I said, this person did 7. I'm only requiring you guys to pick 4 different things. So you could do a diary entry, find an album cover, find a song, and then find an interview for your person, for example. All right. So to start, you're going to do your Dear Reader letter. Then you're going to pick 4 different genres to include, all of which you can find just online. Then you are going to do these reflective endnotes. So basically you're going to go through each piece you included and tell me why you included it, why it's significant. So this person went through and said why the diary entry was important, why the poem was important, why the newspaper article was important. And they wrote a little paragraph on each one. So you're going to have 4 of these at least, and tell me why each of your 4 pieces of genre that you picked are important. Then lastly, you pulled all this stuff offline or wherever you got it from. So you need a works cited page. All right. So make sure you keep all that for your bibliography at the end of your research project. So it's a lot of stuff, a lot of pieces, but a lot of it you find online. So it's going to be a lot of copy and pasting for you guys, with some reflection at the end and some at the beginning in that Dear Reader letter telling me why this is an important person or meaningful project to study for you. All right. So I know that's a lot. These embedded assessments are always important because they're 40 points. So not doing one really impacts your grade. So I want you guys to get these done, all right? I'm here if you need help. Please let me know, and have a great spring break, all right, everybody? Bye-bye.